Hey YouTube, this is Mike with the Wizard of Odds, and in this video I'm going to be going over the game Heart Throb by Aristocrat. I played it at the Suncoast Casino in Las Vegas on June 6, 2022. Now, this is a payline game as opposed to a ways to win game, and it has two different bonuses, and I will explain it as we go. By the way, if you're looking for a video where somebody wins a big jackpot, preferably a cute girl, this video is not going to give you that. This is more of an informational video. So do you see that diamond there on the second column? That is a wild symbol. It appears anywhere except reel 1. Another special symbol is that moon symbol that you see on reel 5 in the middle row. If the player gets 3 moon symbols scattered anywhere in the screen, he will go to a free spin bonus. But let's keep going here. Okay, you see those 3 hearts with numbers on them in the second column. If the player gets 6 of those or more anywhere in the screen, then he will go to a different bonus, which I will explain when we get to it. But it does trigger what's known as the lightning link bonus, which is a bonus that gets plopped on a lot of Aristocrat games. And all the other symbols are payline symbols. And if the player does not get at least 6 hearts, which I just did, let me pause for a second, then they serve as a blocker. They do not have any kind of a payline win. So here I did get 6 hearts anywhere on the screen, so I'm immediately going to win these amounts seen on the screen and probably more. These amounts you see on the screen are based upon how much I bet. In this case, I bet 50 cents, and the possible wins on the hearts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, and 100 times the amount that I bet. So that the 2 hearts with the 50, that's the least that you will see on a heart symbol because that is what I bet. So let's go on here. So this is the lightning link bonus. And as I mentioned, you see this on a lot of Aristocrat games. So it's going to start with me getting 3 free spins. And what happens is they stick in place the rest of the bonus. And with every free spin, every reel will spin, but for right now, for example, because reels 4 and 5 are entirely covered, I don't even know what I'm getting. And if you get a heart behind a heart, it doesn't help you at all. So, but as I get a heart on a frame that does not already heart, I win that. And another important rule is that if on a free spin you get at least 1 heart, then the number of free spins that remain restart at 3. You can never have more than 3 free spins remaining. So let's keep going. Here comes the last one. Okay, so I ran out of free spins, and I am going to get to keep everything that you see on the screen. So as I recall, this adds up to 850. And there we go, $8.50. So that is my win. That is 17 times the amount that I bet. So let's keep playing. Before I continue playing, let me talk about these jackpots. This is a sign that you see above a lot of Aristocrat games. As I mentioned before, the lightning link bonus is plopped on a lot of different Aristocrat games. So these are all jackpots that you can win within the lightning link bonus. And you can see that the top 2 are progressive. The lower 2, the minor and the mini, are not. Those always stay the same. Now, and by the way, these jackpots will be the same no matter how much the player bets. And you may say that's not fair to the players who bet more, but I'm sure that the way the game was designed is that if you bet more, your chances of winning these jackpots is more. And the rule screens also say that the major jackpot can be won at absolutely any time, including outside of the Lightning Link jackpot. I tend to think that doesn't happen very much, but that's what the rule screens say. And the grand jackpot is won if the player fills his entire screen in the Lightning Link bonus with 15 hearts. And I will talk more about that later. But for now, let's keep playing. 3. Let's keep playing, shall we? Now I happen to know there's another Lightning Link bonus coming up, and I want to emphasize that that always starts with 3 free spins, and if the player gets at least 1 heart in a free spin, then it resets back to 3. And when we get to the free spin, notice how you can see the other symbols that are very light. That means absolutely nothing. All you get in the Lightning Link free spins are either hearts or not hearts. So here I just got 6 hearts, which triggers the bonus. And notice how I keep the 6 hearts that I already started with. And in case this wasn't clear, all the wins in the Lightning Link bonus are sticky. They don't need to be, it doesn't matter where they appear on the screen. And I moved the screen a little bit so you can see the number of free spins remaining. So now we're at 2, but we got a heart, so that resets back to 3. And I want to repeat that all these wins you see are multiples of my 50-cent bet. So had I bet more, all these hearts would be more. All right, so now I am at 11 hearts, 12, 3 more to go, 13, okay, I've got 1 more free spin and 2 more positions. Yay, so I got my 14th heart. Let me pause for a minute. So my number of remaining free spins reset back to 3 when I got that 50 in the lower right corner. And recall that I said before that I win the big grand jackpot if I fill up the whole screen with 15 hearts. And you may be thinking, that doesn't seem that difficult to do. Wiz, you're already at 14, and it seems like any given position stops on a heart with a reasonable chance, which would be a good thing to think. But I'm pretty sure that once it gets to this point, that it's really difficult to get that last heart. I think the game is gaffed that way to make it difficult. So let's keep going. And notice how the music changes a little bit. Okay, here's my last spin. And nada. 14 hearts though, so I win the sum of all of those hearts. And there we go. I won $13, which is 26 times my bet. Not an incredibly huge win, to be honest with you, relative to my bet, but it gives you that pomp and circumstance anyway. So next let's talk about the 3 moon bonus. Next in this video, I want to show you the free games feature. This is one if the player gets at least 3 scattered moon symbols on the screen, and you can see that that happened in the last game that I played, which you see here. Security came along and told me to put my camera away, so I was playing without it until I triggered this bonus, and then I took my chances and took it out again to record it for you. So here we go. Before I start though, let me say that these free spins play like initial spins, except that the wild symbols are also multipliers, and they are all 2x multipliers. And it seems to me that there are also more wild spins on the screen. So let's go. And notice you can still get hearts in these free spins, which goes to show you can trigger the Lightning Link bonus within the free games feature. Here's my fourth free spin. And you can also see moons in the free game feature, which also shows you can re-trigger the bonus, that bonus within the bonus. Free spin number 5, and a lot of wilds there. And there I'm making the camera shot a little bit better for you. And here is the last game. So there you see that my win there was $29.77, which is 59.54 times as much as I bet. I believe in general, I haven't played this game a great deal, but you win the Lightning Link bonus a lot more than you win the free games feature. But you win more, the average win is more in the free games feature. Let me show you one final feature to this game, as well as a lot of Aristocrat games. And as background, let me explain that a lot of the ticket redemption machines in Las Vegas will not give you coins. If you were to put in a TITO, which stands for ticket in, ticket out, one of those vouchers the machines will give you when you're done, it would give you back a $1 bill and another voucher for 5 cents. If you put the 5-cent voucher in the machine, it will just give you a different one back. If you were to put a 5-cent voucher in, say, the game I was just playing, you couldn't do anything because the minimum bet is 50 cents. So you would be left with no choice but to stand in line to cash it out at the cashier. And knowing my luck, I would be behind some guy doing a 10-minute marker transaction. But one thing I love about these games, and thank you Aristocrat, is you're going to see me playing, and I'm playing on a different game, by the way, because when I forgot to talk about this, and then somebody else started playing the Heart Throb game that I was playing, so I switched over to whatever game this is. So you can see I have $1.05 here, and let's see what happens. Okay, I've got 87 cents. I just bet, so I have 37 cents left. And okay, pause. So I've got 37 cents here. It's not enough to make a bet. So what the game is giving me the chance to do is to make a win or lose bet for another 50 cents that I could use to play another game. In fact, I must play another game with it. So, and the probability of winning is commensurate with the bet size that you make. So in this case, 37 cents is 74% of the amount that I would need to play another game. So I am about to press bolt, and the game is going to give me a 74% chance to get another game. So let's see what happens. And I lost. But at least it gave me that chance and saved me the trouble from standing in line at the cashier. So again, thank you, Aristocrat. That is a great idea. I think all players thank you for it. Let me end this video by going over the rule screens. Feel free to stop the video and read them if you wish, but I would like to think that everything that they say, I said at some point in the video. So here are the basic game rules, how to trigger the bonuses. And this talks about how to win the grand jackpot by covering the screens with all 15 hearts. It also mentions at the bottom it can randomly be won on any initial spin with 0 to 5 hearts. And this talks about the major jackpot, how that can also be won on any initial spin with 5 or less hearts. And now we start talking about the Lightning Link bonus and how that is earned if you get 6 or more hearts. And it also says that the other 3 jackpots, the major, the minor, and the mini, as opposed to the grand jackpot, are won instantly if any given heart is labeled with one of those jackpots. And this explains how a heart sticks in place during the Lightning Link bonus. This talks about the free games feature and how all the wild symbols are also 2x multipliers. Here is the pay table. And this explains that lucky chance feature that I talked about at the end of this video, where if you have less than 50 cents, you can make a win or lose bet on playing one more spin. Here are the pay lines, and this says that if you win $1,200 or more, that you will get paid by an attendant who will give you the dreaded W-2G form for tax purposes. So that's all I have to say about Heart Throb. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I also have a couple other videos where I explain other slot machines, and I have lots and lots of other videos on YouTube about other casino games, mainly table games. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.